Bang. Bang. Yo, what's up, Harm? How's it going? Okay, what can you guys even see? Which account? You see the proper account. First, you're not first, Kenobi. That is false. Spreading misinformation on the internet. What's up, Dishes? Ashley, Leif, how's it going? How's it going, guys? Holy moly. Failed that one. Alright. I'm trying to get the other account through a little bit of story along the way here. But Zychris, how's it going? Jix. Welcome out. Filed your gear guide, got a 24 speeder. Did you actually do that? Because if you did, that's pretty cool. Or are you memeing? I cannot tell. But Ash, what's up? Sentai, Dainuma. Hello, guys. Next time you stream at 3 a.m., I'm crashing out. I mean, that's all good. Watch the streams that you can. Or you want. Don't watch the other ones. I hear you twice. Oh, good call, my bad. Bang, sorry. Okay, the echo is gone. Sorry about that. I have to pull up my stream to get the link on YouTube because YouTube's weird. And I sometimes forget to close it. I forgot to close it. Filed your guard, now I farm, ripped with a Miki. Alright, idiot, thanks for the guide, no problem. Sorry, things are taking a while. I'm grinding again today to get the next episode of the guide up. Is there any way to beat Harsetti fight or cheese it somehow? I haven't even done it. I haven't even bothered to do it. I'm in no rush to get through to the Harsetti fight. But Bengusto, good morning. Boat. What are you up to this weekend? Anyone have any exciting weekend plans? Today is Friday. I think that is the weekend. Show Expo team? We will. Give me a second here. I just got back home. I got my lunch. I'll show them. I gotta farm some Expos today. Give me a second here. Play RuneScape? Thanks for gear guide. No problem, Yamba. Now whole event ML only got Corvus. I mean, better than this account. This account didn't get a single character. You got anything outside the guaranteed summon? That's a win. Taking the dog to a dog hotel with a massive dog park. That's actually sick. When did you get Lylar Crow? I got him from Gold Transmit Stones early on the account. It was like in the first like 2 days I got him. I'm not gonna be able to really use him probably, but. What's up, Leonardo's? Okay, those are the guys that are waiting. Okay, I got this pizza that they messed up somehow. Okay, I'm eating real quick, and then we'll get moving with the stream. I'll answer some questions while we're chilling. We can go do our expeditions. Actually, I need to start grinding those. So let's go do some expos. But it's a new. Oh, and we can do our summon stuff too. But I'm gonna turn my face cam back off because I'm eating. Turn it back on when I'm all done. Pizza looks a little scary. Yeah, it's got like a giant crater in it. Still tastes good. Show string cheese. I'll think about it. You smell the ML5? I mean, tomorrow we guaranteed get an ML5. This account's an Asia server? No. This account's global server. I just haven't logged in yet. Oh my god. So this pizza's like inflated? You can build like a little house inside of it. I left this account on overnight. Okay. Alright, well, my summon's gonna go too good. I'm gonna farm my goblins first. Always goblin first. Maybe I can upgrade a couple of my characters. Doing this. I can't continue raid, bro. Sorry, I'm level 16. That game not for me. You're good. I appreciate you. You trying it. I mean, just hitting level 12 helps. What's up, Soils? Boat, you got AU Fiend? Hell yeah. She carried you to Champ Arena on Goblin Gear. Goblin Gear is good, guys. You don't want to over farm it. You just want to get your 10 a day, but... House for the worms inside you? Maybe. Waiting on your online classes to start. You just got Death Dealer Ray from the ticket. Did you already fully finish your Death Dealer Ray? If not, that's good. So I'm swapping for Vivian. There you go. That's what I was going to ask. Hey, I have some questions after watching guide. Any quick recommendation on what stats to get on other sets when choosing? Like if protection set is good with HP or if it's even worth it? Yeah. That guide is just for arena gear. Because I would expect you guys aren't really doing any other content at this point. A guy is just is for Wyvern gear. You'll have to take what you learn from that in terms of what stats go together, and then start applying it to the other set. So, like protection side, if it gives a barrier at the start of the match based off your HP, I mean, you're gonna want HP on that gear. Marin, may I bear your children? Can you bear children? I'm feeling you're a dude. And I'm not shooting any loads into dudes. Yeah, you can't get him a Luna. Unlucky. Alright, DJB, is he good? He's okay. So you like dudes? How do you get that out of what I just said? Whatever. How many subs for the dude loading stream? Oh my god. Alright, boys, calm down. I'm trying to eat here. Wow, homophobe Deity? How is that? Just because I don't want to shoot loads and dudes doesn't mean I don't care, or I'm against other people shooting loads and dudes. I'm not homophobe. I don't want to shoot loads and dudes. Alright, so team done already? Yep, we tested them all last night on stream. They're all good to go. So you're a receiver. Okay. Boys, I'm about to end stream. It was good. I had a fun time. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday. You're gonna like my dudes. Alright. What's up, Monster Doom? How are you doing? Hello, may I ask why we are taking Celine, not Brig from Max Select on a new player guide? Because your Brig doesn't need molas. Sup, Deity? You going to Buffalo? No. I'm working all weekend. Who'd you use for Grass Expo? Mercedes. I'll show the teams, guys. Just give it a second. We got 2 more goblins. Anything I could use strays on except for niche RTA and one-shot hunts? I mean, is there anything in the game besides hunt and RTA? I mean, this is what else is in the game is there besides those 2 things? But yeah, so Brig doesn't need molas, whereas Celine needs molas to work. Right? Generally, all your Molagora is going into your PvP characters. Like, Brig clears all content with no molas, but we put 3 into him for his skill 3. 215 speed, 136 effectiveness, DDR. Any good? That's a good start. That's a good start. You'll end up going faster eventually, but it's a solid start. All right, we got our goblin gear. All right. Now, there was one thing I did want to try to change. That was my Camilla's speed. So the problem with Camilla in the Dark Expedition is if she goes first, you are screwed because you don't want her. Honestly, I need to go off speed boots. So speed, what other kind of boots we got? None. I have no HP. Wow, everything is speed main stat. Holy cow, this looks great. So the bad thing is, oh wait, it's because I'm sorting by speed. Oh my goodness, my brain might be cooked. My bad, guys. Let's say, why is every boot I have speed main stat? That's sick. We didn't recover last night. I'll just put this on. So 168. I'm gonna try this. I need her below like 180 speed, I believe. So Furious is gonna need her boot. Or another boot. This one. Sure. Doesn't really matter. Well, that one could be used PvP. Hold on. I mean, this boot sucks pretty bad. Well, that's not... I mean, it's usable. I just changed one of the stats. Okay. That should work. Alright, let's go do some expos. So my current expo teams are Sirmia. She's on Grace of Growth. She's on a plus 12 necklace. Did I get a necklace today by chance? I did not. Unfortunate. We did roll this yesterday. Got 17 speed, crit damage neck. I'm so ready to break my account with Subathon method tomorrow. Hell yeah. Well, you don't get to pick which one. Oh, that's because you're getting... When's the next guide coming up? Working on it right now. So I have the other account playing on the side. So I'm finishing up a couple things, and then this next episode of the guide will cover... Every episode will be like covering a couple days at a time now. So it's not gonna be like day by day anymore. It'll be kind of day by year. Alright. This is my Sirmia. I mean, it'll work. Alright, we just want to go in. So here is our Fire Expo team. I'll just open a Fire Expo and show you guys. My Camilla is slower though, so let's see how much this affects the other hunts. If it's that bad, I'll put her back on speed boots. Rugal, I'll show all that on stream, and then I'll show that I'll make a guide. You got dupe strays, and you got some coins. So stupid, I got 7 ML5s on the alt account for the event extra. That's insane. I got 2 on my main and 3 on the YouTube guide account so far. And then 0 on this one. What's the starter selector? Should we pick after Celine? Generally, it's Polytus. So, first max selector, Celine. Second max selector, Polytus. Third max selector is probably going to be Fire Ravi. You got 5 on main? Alright, you're just better at summoning than everybody. People should pay you to summon on their account. Was it worth it to bottle Song of Stars? No. Bottles on Song of Stars is a waste. You want to save bottles for limited artifacts. Limited artifacts have infinite more value.
Go away. Grant me power, Lord Noyas.
I'm missing 60% of the ML units, so I would love anything but a dupe. Well, the idea of Kefnet is you get multiple dupes, and you could trade the coins in for the character of your choice. So getting dupes is not bad. That's how I got probably 5 of my Moonlight 5s, was trading coins in. And I got to pick the ones I wanted, so I would never be sad about that. See, if you could turn Camilla's skill 3 off, life would be so good, man. And I need to work on my Camilla a little bit today. She needs a little more crit chance. There's a few... I mean, this is a really crappy... This is all Goblin gear pretty much on all the characters, and it works fine. This is good enough for Expos. You only need S1. No, you need Camilla's skills on because we're using her in the other Expos, and you want it on the Dark Expo. Free to play Tachi win? That'd be nice. But no, we leave Camilla's skills on for the other Expo, because if you don't have If you don't have non-attack skills, your team gets cooked in the Dark Expedition because it's HP-based damage. When you do an expedition team guide tomorrow or today, it's today, guys. So we tested all the expedition teams. I'm already working. I already have them pretty much done on the YouTube guide account. So I'll show all the characters. We're just gonna farm a bunch of expeditions today, and then I'm gonna do guild wars. That's the plan for today, and then maybe chill and do some other stuff. Wouldn't Bologna be good at expos? For Water Expo, it's not available right now. Should be fine.
I have no mercy to spare.
But I'm not taking Bologna anytime soon, so.
Reckless greed.
I'm ready. Feel my might in the point of my spear.
When LQC gets buffed, she's gonna one-tap all the Dark Expos. Okay,
The time has come.
I believe you. But see, this is a really crappy team. We still 1 million damage on auto.
Let's fight together.
That's crazy. 1 million damage on auto with a very poor team.
To my
This is all Goblin gear, pretty much.
shine.
Goblin gear with a mix of a couple other random pieces.
There's nothing more absurd.
What stats is 4.4k, 100 crit chance on Vildred good enough for him? On what, Arbiter Vildred? So Arbiter Vildred, as long as he has damage, doesn't really matter. Eventually you're going to put him on Speed Torrent, likely, and he's going to be like 240 speed.
I will pierce everything.
Got Bullet Moon Haste, Candy, Lone Bologna, and Eternal Ludwig, and Apoc Ravi. Dash, that is crazy.
Shine free.
You got blessed during this event. But look at this damage. 1.2 million on auto. 1.2 million on auto is absolutely crazy. If I manual that with Lorena and boost her crit chance a little bit, I'm one-shotting an expedition with this team easily. And the gear is horrible. All right, now that's fire. So now let's look at Dark Expo. Well, I'll finish this one because it'll be quick. After 95 pulls, I get ML Rowana. She's usable. Is Fenris any good? No. Any of you guys that are curious on summoning on Fenris, I would not suggest it.
We'll take you down one by one. I'll protect you.
Alright, so our Camilla is slower than the boss now. That's the most important thing, is Camilla being slower than the boss. I don't know what the exact boss speed is. I think it's 180 to 190. So as long as you're below, like around 180 speed, you should be good. I went all the way down to 170 and it took turn way before me. Bang. Alright, so our Dark Expo team looks fine. We'll do a full run though.
Go away. How about we try a little harder?
Why Karina going crazy with skill 1 there? Because that's part of the mechanic of the fight. It makes it to where any combat readiness increase you get on your skill gives you like quadruple or something combat readiness. So if you want to have a character that gets combat readiness boost on skill 1 in Fire Expo. Alright, so what is the speed? I need to see the speed for when I'm making the guide. Yeah, so Sirmia always goes after. So it's like 185 speed is the boss. 185, 190, somewhere around there. So as long as you're around 175 speed will be like I'll tell people don't go above that. But then from here, you just hit auto, you're good to go. You got a dupe on L though, nice. So now my bookmarks and fairness where people said not to pull them. That's why you wait. You goofed. I mean, having characters in the game is fine. But we are likely getting limiteds and stuff coming up soon. Limiteds, potential collab, there's something big likely coming. So highly suggest not doing any kind of summoning right now unless you just have a ton. If you're faster, you can just manual first turn. You can, but I'm lazy. I want other people to be able to experience the greatness of being lazy in Epic 7. My Sirmia has a plus 12 level 70 helmet on, by the way. But you see the Sirmia damage here? She has a plus 12 T70 helmet. Not even a Goblin helmet yet. But she's still doing fantastic damage.
There's nothing more.
Why don't you want Camille faster? So you can full auto all the expeditions. You don't have to worry about buttons you click or anything. That is the overall goal, is we want to clear everything as lazily as possible.
The time has come.
Listen.
Once you beat Abyss 92, do you ever use Curious again? Yeah, you will. But you can remove her equipment for now and then put it back on later. So my Sirmia's crit chance is pathetic though. That's the only issue with her. the level 12 helmet, or sorry, the level 12 necklace, and then her crit chance will eventually fix it. But it's already working. That's all we care about.
We'll take you down one by one.
Do all 4 of them need to be below 180 speed? Ideally, yeah. Ideally, because the electrocute, look. The electrocute deals HP based damage, so it will cook your front tank. Like, look how much damage my Breek takes here. Or 3k damage per character that doesn't use an AoE attack. And the first time I ran it with Camilla faster on auto, he died really fast because it just messed up everything. Plus, whenever it takes its first turn, it full strips your team. So any buffs you place before this goes first, your whole team gets stripped. Meaning all your attack buff and everything goes away from Camilla. So ideally, you don't want that, right? But hey, what's up, bro beans? How's your day going? What about Asteria? Should we start building her? I mean, get her to level 50, and you can do your awakenings on her. 4-star awakener, level 50 her.
Keep watching, everyone. Enough.
We're going to be using her 1 time a month, and then we're going to be using her for a couple of Abyss stages. That's it. Okay, but having her will make your 1 time a month adventure way, way smoother. But look at Brig, he's almost dead. Any news on raid guide, or should I rewatch the VOD? So Nikimi, we have a written guide for raid. Did you already download it? I'll talk about raid in a second. But I'll explain it all because I explained it last night. But just getting started. How are you doing today? Same. I'm just getting started. When are the raid guides? Have you guys already downloaded the game? So yeah, you're past level 12. There's a written guide in Discord. I'm gonna try to explain everything to you in a second. And I mean, if enough people want me to still do it, I will. But I kind of screwed up. That's why I'm a little behind on everything, so I messed up when trying to make the raid guide. Got brutal, the Satan. Yeah, the specially changed Aiden grind is brutal. I mean, this team got 600k. 600k is perfectly fine. I can read it, it's chill, but here. Let me talk about raid. Okay, those of you guys that don't know, we've been getting raid sponsors monthly. Right, because we've been killing it every raid sponsor. So all of you that helped me with this, seriously, thank you. I mean, if you look at any other streamer that does raid sponsors, they get like none of these goals. They just do it and don't really like try on it. But we have almost 100 people who got to level 12. That's crazy. I think that's like more than any other creator that ever does a raid sponsor gets, unless they're like some massive creator. Then massive creators probably only get like maybe 100. So this is wild. So any of you that helped with this, thank you. If you're willing to push a little bit further. So there's a cap as to how much I can make from the sponsor, right? And oh my God, my hair is a disaster. There's a cap as to how much I can make from the sponsor. Okay, we're almost there already. If a few more people, like say we have 84 level 12s, say if 20 more of those people got to level 25 and also beat the first campaign, I would hit max on this. Meaning that if I made the YouTube guide and people followed along and started with the YouTube guide, I wouldn't get anything for it. So the idea would be I would probably make it next month for next month's sponsor. And then that way, if you want to wait till next month, say you haven't started it yet, then next month we could potentially do it. Or whenever I get one again, it could be months from now. But with how things have been going, they've been doing it every month. No point 6-star Camilla? Yeah, no, you don't need a 6-star Camilla. I stopped getting 3 stars because Kale is cap level 30 and I don't have enough 3 stars to level him. So you're going to use your blue shards, or sorry, your green shards that you get, and you're going to level those up, and then you're going to promote them, and then you're going to feed them into him. Okay, that's the general way to do it. You also get some junk 3 stars. So since you get Tagore and stuff using my link, you can feed your War Maiden into him and get him to 4-star faster too. But if you're going through the campaign, you shouldn't even really touch Kale. You should use Tagore and you should use Sun Wukong. So whenever you start the game, you enter the code Monkey King. And then I have Surmia in my Grace of Growth right now. Surmia is my Grace of Growth unit. I thought we were doing it on YouTube. No point downloading RAL now. Yeah, I was going to do it on YouTube. But guys, does that make sense? We're already to the cap. So, okay, I was recording the raid guide. This is the biggest part of all this. If you go back 2 streams ago, I streamed for the first 5 minutes and I was talking and no one could hear me. Okay, I didn't know that. I grinded a raid account making the guide for 3 hours. And guess what? My mic was off, and I didn't know until I tried to stream, and then I was talking, and then people were like, just so you know, we can't hear you. I went back and rewatched it all. It's just me silent the whole time. So that was the overall. I wasted like 3.5 hours the other day. No point doing it if you're already maxed. Yeah, but I had the guide basically done. And it feels really shitty to have to do it again whenever it's not going to probably boost any of our earnings or anything from the sponsor. So it'd be like, all you guys that are trying it, it's basically not even supporting me at that point. So that is the downfall of doing it. Now, if I would have gotten it all done that day, the guide would have been up right after the stream. I had it done. And then whenever I ended the stream that day, I went and looked at all the videos, and none of them had any audio. Do a voiceover, it has my face cam on it. So doing voiceover when I have face cam, like, what do I do? Record my face only and then edit it down into there? And by the end of that first stream, we already had so many downloads that I was just like, maybe I just wait till next one to do the guide. Because we have a written guide in Discord. If you truly want to get into it and you want to help me, then I have the written guide you can follow. But next month, we cut face cam. Yeah, and then put what there. The thing is, my face cam, it's a little bit smaller than it. So this was my face cam for the video. It was about this size. That's a lot of the screen. That's a lot of the screen. Okay, I would have to like put a new face thing over it. Either way, that's why the YouTube guide thing didn't happen. But you know I'm not lying, because go back 2 streams ago and that is what happened. But yeah, if you guys do want to try raid and help with the sponsor, here's the I spelled it wrong. Here's the download link. You don't have to. Again, if we get a few more people to do this one, we're already full. And we're good to go. Farming Aiden is the worst thing ever. It is, by far. It is just the worst part of the game right now. But that is the download link. If you reach level 12, the biggest things, if you do download it, the idea is reach level 12, play through campaign. You get Tagore whenever you download it, which is a reviving character, super bulky. It's a healer. You use him along with, when you start, you enter the promo code Monkey King, and you get a legendary 5-star Sun Wukong. You mix those two together, go through all of story. Yeah, as you get gear, put it on them. It's super, super easy. If you go through story and just crank out the stuff, it takes a couple hours to get to the max thing. But if you summon 2 purple shards, it's basically donating $60 to the stream. Okay, that is, if anyone wants to help out this month, I mean, we're almost to 100. 100 would look really good if anyone's willing to go, even just play to level 12. But if not, if you would do it next month, then next month we will hopefully have another sponsor for it. And I'll have a YouTube guide that you can follow along, like my Epic 7 guides. So that is the raid thing. But Kira Famira, what's up? I just wanted to say that one time. Now I won't say it the rest of the stream. I just knew someone was going to ask about that today, so I wanted to try to clear there. You're almost level 50, so I can help. It's all good. It's all good. I'll have other things in the future if you do want to help out with one of them. It won't be raid. Maybe it'll be a different game. I used to get these all the time where I have different games. But AA asks, thank you for using your Prime. Hey, it's me again. Who should I get on my second max character selector from Epic Dash? Politus. Alright, I'm going to eat the rest of my pizza while we're grinding these. If you guys want to see character stats, I'll show after this. And then we're going to do Guild Wars. Then we'll just figure out what to do from there. I'm going through chapter 4 on the other account right now. Who has a better use for PvP, ML Ilinav or a Tywin? Both. They're both insane. They're both insane. I don't even know what to tell you as to which is better. They're both insane. Just finished a gear guide, but as you said, I need to watch it again. That's the idea of it. So that's the first time you craft, it'll be a little overwhelming, but you picked up little bits of information. And then once you watch the gear guide again, once you get another 10,000 and follow through along with me again, then more things will start clicking. So that was the idea. A lot of people don't just instantly consume, me being one of them. When I sit down to watch a video, I'm not going to consume every ounce of information, especially something that can be that complicated. And this way you learn a little bit each time you go, and then eventually you'll be good to go. Okay, that was the best thought process I could do to teach people gear. But hey, what's up, Peter Pang? How you doing? Can you show the teams for Dark Expo out there? Yeah. And I'll show the Grass Expo too.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas. I have no mercy to spare.
Well then, sir, I am convinced to download Raid just to support you. Well, thank you. It's a free way to give back, and like it's a lot of money. I mean, each person, if any of you guys do all the missions on the screen right now, every individual person that did all the missions is like $130. Now, it would take you a lot of grind to finish them all. It would take you like a week of playing the game, a couple hours a day, or at least an hour a day. But if you finish everything, for every individual person, it could be 130 bucks. Okay, that's how crazy the sponsor is. And I'm going to negotiate higher for next month if I can. I remember me, Robin Joe. I mean, I remember the name. But Neon, thanks for the follow. Do I need to download through the link? Yeah, you need to download through the link. Because I have a Plarium downloaded, but if you... Okay, so with Plarium downloaded, you need to delete it and then click the link and reinstall it with a new account. For it to count. Told my friends to download right for your link to level 12. Thank you, Clean Artist. I mean, if we got 100 on it by the... I mean, I have until the 30th of the month. If we got, I mean, what is it? 14 more. That would look so good. Trying to end the game, it's so bad to hit level 20. Guys, any of you that have played to the second day, there's another promo code. Type in yearly gift. You get like 50 auto battles. Or 100 auto battles. Any of you guys that are doing the raid sponsor, first day, type in Wukong. 24 hours later, you can enter another one. Type in yearly gift. It's going to give you a bunch of auto battles, and you just set it to farm if you want. Okay? That is the godsend. I should have told you guys all about that sooner. The yearly gift, pretty sure is the promo code. It'll give you, I think it's 100 auto battles. You just set the 100 auto battles to go, your account will almost be level 25 right then. So if you're already almost level 20, just do that. Go to the highest campaign stage you can do, and just slap that in. You're gonna almost be level 25 by the time you come back. Can you do episode 4 Zeo, how to beat him teams, and what can you do? So if you want to see Zeo, you just go back in the live stream guide. Okay, I've already done it. You can go back and find it. I think it's titled that I fight Zeo that day. So just go back to the ones that had Zeo in the title, skip through it, you'll find it. Now, because the thing is, there's not a lot of point to make super specific teams for fighting any bosses anymore, going through story, because you can just pay 50 Skystones and then beat it. So it's not... 50 Skystones is way more value than putting a bunch of resources and things into characters that you really don't care about. So I would always, if I fail, like if I fight Zeo and I almost have him dead, I would just revive every time. You can pay, but not 3-star? Oh, true. I haven't even worried about 3-starring any stages since chapter 3. I forgot about that. Yeah, I pay the 50 Skystone tax for the clear. Okay. But yeah, for the 3-starring it, I mean, what's the 3-star do? It gives you a Mola at the end. It's 1 Mologora. There are a million guides up for it. I'm trying to... Yeah, it's 150 auto battles. Okay, any of you guys that download raid, the first day enter Monkey King, second day enter yearly gift, use those auto battles, you'll hit level 25 super fast. Okay, I'll make a ping in Discord about it today too. I always use the second Grace of Growth. Do you? Yeah, so the code... well, this is for raid. This is for raid. We're talking about something completely different right now. But the code for raid is yearly gift. If you type that in the promo code thing, you can enter 1 promo code a day.
The time has come.
So any of you guys that are trying to push to level 25 on the sponsor that are already past level 12, that'll help you big time. You get more experience for doing story missions too. So if you auto battle whatever the highest story mission you're at, you'll get a ton of EXP. I just got off work. Who should my 3rd selector be when I get it? I'm getting Ravi. But hey, what's up, Mango Pango? How you doing today? Okay, why did I turn face cam back on? I still haven't eaten. Alright, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to not worry about eating for the next couple hours.
For your reckless greed.
Here. On my way. Keep watching, everyone. There is no mercy. In a real...
But Game Freak, how's it going? Sleepy. Sleepy, do I need to download? Oh, wait, you already asked that. But yeah, you'll have to download through the link. So exclamation point raid's the link.
We'll take you down one by one. Your defense is...
I forgot about 3-starring stages, though. I haven't even gone back through chapter 2 on any of these accounts yet.
Out of respect.
Yeah, you get 100 auto battles on raid. So any of you guys are trying to help with the sponsor, it's 100 or 150 auto battles, and that'll just boost you almost to level 25. Is this level 3 Expo? Yeah, we made all our level 3 Expo teams. I'll have the video up on YouTube today, later. Is Big Artifact best for him? No.
On my way. Go away. An opening.
Where should you use the auto? Yeah, highest adventure stage, Nikimi. So adventure gives way more XP than any other stage in the game. So if that's your overall goal, is just to reach level 25 to help me, just use it at the highest adventure stage. Best you can do. This team is perfect. It dies right as... This is so perfect. It dies right as it's to the final stage. 650,000 is a fine amount of damage too. For a less than 20-day-old account, I'd say that's pretty solid.
Oh, you think it's too much to handle alone?
All right, so the grass expedition team. Let's run a few grass and make sure it looks good because I did move some gear. Let's make sure this team show stats. I will. Just bear with me. We're testing everything first before I go and show everybody everything. I want to do it all in one batch so people that come in and watch the stream can just skip to the portion and get everything at once instead of me jumping around constantly.
Son of light. Burn!
There, my username will be recognizable. Also, I got my alt 1.5 months old to master Sleepy Boy. Hell yeah.
Protect you.
Wait, you changed your username, Sleepy? That's funny.
Utility.
I knew it was you. I knew it was Lord Sleepy. You DM me on Discord all the time. I know who you are. It just didn't register right away.
Obey me. Obey me. Obey me.
Okay, I'm gonna shrink this down. It doesn't need to be that big.
Obey me.
There we go. I don't even need to have it on the stream anymore. I'm just proud of it. It's such a big accomplishment. You got lucky in Wukong and Summon. Should I try to invest in a Rift team? I mean, do you have charms? I mean, have you? Where are you? Once you do your first Wyvern crafting session and see your charm count, you're probably not going to want to do Rift. You have no charms as a new player. So if you go and do Rift, good luck upgrading any of the gear that drops. I've been saying this forever. I think Rift for early game players is a huge throw on your account. Use the same equipment interchangeably for PvE and PvP content. Okay, so your overall goal is you're going to be crafting and getting new gear constantly. When you're crafting, whenever a piece of gear doesn't roll super good, but you rolled it because it had potential and it just didn't roll good, it'll end up going on your PvE characters and it'll be basically the same gear. There's slight differences a lot of times for effectiveness, or for PvE you want effectiveness. How do you get 150 auto battles? On raid, you will do, you go to the thing and type in yearly gift. So that is on the second day of playing. So say if you started the sponsor already, on the second day you can go in and type yearly gift into the promo code and you'll get a bunch of auto battles. So that's like the way to cheese level 25 for the sponsor.
Let me help you.
Type that in promo codes on the main screen. The same way as how you got Wukong. We don't know how long this rift will last. Is Wukong going to brick once it ends? Wukong. The thing with Wukong is he's usable for PvP, so he's not gonna be bricked. Does it work to do rift if you have a lot of charms with only 200 leaves? I mean, I don't know, guys. It costs a lot of stamina to get your rift fully efficient. So rift is a kind of content. If you're a new player, I highly suggest just waiting for next rift cycle to start and build a rift team off of whatever the next rift's gonna be. You came after watching the guide, Alex. What's up, dude?
Beyond the abyss to the ends of futility.
What story should I do after Janua? It doesn't matter. You're not going to story summon anything after Janua. We're going to have so many banners in the next couple weeks, most likely, that are limited. Or like special banners that you're not going to be able to summon a story summon character. So just do whatever one you want. Appreciate all the work you put in the guides. The reason I came back. Glad to hear it. Spooked Jergoth. That's why I did it. Epic 7's not an easy game to get into, so I wanted to try to bridge the gap of at least getting the basics of the game down.
Away. An opening. Here I go.
But no, Wukong will be usable after. What's the news of bathroom cheese? It's in there, guys. You can't even tell. The bathroom cheese has been there for 2 weeks. You can't even tell. It's insane. The bathroom cheese. When are you going to start playing RTA? We're super close. So the overall goal for getting into RTA is you want to get Light Aiden and you want to finish your Moonlight Blessing character. Okay, those are the two goals. Once you do that, you should pretty much be good to start RTA. So right now, that's why I'm doing expeditions. I'm finishing up my Death Dealer Ray. So if everything goes right, tomorrow might be the first day of RTA on both accounts, potentially. Which gear system you like more, Raid or E7? Raid's easier. And Raid has 9 pieces. So Raid being easier and Raid has a lot more gear sets. But I just like gear in general. I don't care. I even love Honkai Star Rail gear. I think all the gearing systems are cool the way they have them set up. I don't mind any of them. Raid is a bit simpler than E7. All right, so there are all the different teams. But I love any. That's why I play these kind of games. I don't play games without gear systems. So like gacha games without a good gear system, I don't touch them. But tomorrow, it's either going to be tomorrow or Sunday that we start RTA. Bro, really hard selling? What, Honkai Star Rail? Wait, you got candy? Congrats, Franks. Hell yeah. I want to ask when we'll be in late game after like 1 to 2 years, for example. I'm playing 1 year, so I'm in mid game for E7. Okay, so these accounts that I'm playing right now, after 2 months, they'll probably be considered in game. It just depends on the player playing the account. So there are just certain progression points that you get to, certain builds, or like how your overall builds end up being. So it all depends on the progression of your account. So a new account, free to play, could technically be super in game after 2 months because the person playing it knows everything that they need to do to get their account stabilized and set up. When is the raid video? Okay, so I just talked about that a little bit earlier, but I'm going to skip out on doing the raid video. We have a written guide because the problem is we're almost to the max for this raid sponsor. So what I'm going to be doing is if you haven't started raid or maybe you started it now, you can go and follow the written guide, but I will be doing a video next month for it. So I didn't want to, I tried to make the video. I recorded for 3 hours and didn't have my mic on the entire time. So that video got scrapped and we kind of boned ourselves on that, unfortunately. So any of you that are waiting for that, I am sorry. But it'll be, if we get another sponsor for raid next month, I will make it next month. If you're already playing, though, and willing to help out, I do have a written guide in Discord you can follow. Or, well, it's not my written guide. A Discord member made it, because we have a lot of people in the Discord that actually play raid, same as me. Because it's really hard to get MLs in 1 year as a free-to-play. I mean, you don't need the MLs, though. Guys, you don't have to have Moonlight 5s and Epic 7 to be relatively strong. You don't have to. The MLs are just a bonus. This game isn't reliant on having Moonlight 5s to be able to get into like champion RTA. If you're champion RTA and have all your PvE set up, you're technically in game. Now, if you can't reach those certain thresholds and be able to do like Nightmare Labyrinth, then you're not. What's Candy good for? Everything. ML Landy is good for everything. Still can't get a 5-star. I'm getting a lot of new 4-stars today. Is that 3 new 4-stars today? Not terrible. Okay, you guys want to see the characters though? Let me go show all the builds. I'm playing 2 accounts at the same time, so I apologize. I'm trying to make sure I'm clicking on the other account so it continues progressing. Do it the best I can, but here are the builds. So as you see our Sermia, the builds are almost all goblin gear. That's why I've been telling you guys, make sure you do your 10 goblin gear every day. Goblin gear will carry all of your PvE. We're almost one-shotting the fire level 3 expedition on goblin gear. And once I get an actual necklace for my Sermia, and I mean, you see our artifacts not even leveled up, we're still hitting the dark one where we're using her for 600k. Do you have Janua? Yeah. I'll go through all the builds on all the characters for right now. We're going to be, once we get free gear removal again, we'll do a big change. Or I'll pop the free gear removal ticket. DDR, 220 speed on 220 effectiveness, so much bulk. Yep, that's your goal. Aim as close to those as you can. Mine didn't quite get 220 speed. Mine's a little bit slower. But he'll still work out. There's our Raz. There's a Janua. Yeah, pen set. You don't have to have pen set. The thing is his skill, this penetrates all defense. So pen set doesn't add any extra damage to the skill. So pen set Genoa generally isn't the play. The only thing it adds. Show Camilla. I'm going to show everybody, guys. Just chill. There's the Mercedes. There's the Mercedes we're using for the Grass Expedition. Genoa we're doing story summon for? Yes. Torrent on Genoa? Yeah. Torrent is the normal Genoa extra set. Because it gives you a multiplier on top of your full penetration that you do. Is last week's Skurin usable in PvP? Yes, but she requires insane gear. Here is like a somewhat polytus. It'll work for now. Should I just farm red expos? I have nothing to do. I mean, have you got your have you fully unlocked your Moonlight Blessing 2 character? Because you need to do a bunch of expeditions. Because you also have your Molagora challenge, guys. So in here, you want to be doing as many expeditions as you can because you have this. So you want to clear this all out. So you have to do 100 expos for this. So biggest thing is to try to go in and finish all your expos for a month and get all the rewards. Also lowers his max HP with my yeah, exactly. It'll help him proc. Wait until tomorrow to get DDR. Okay. Here's the cigarette for Wyvern. Here is the Brig. He's our front tank for everything. Does Mercedes need to be slower than the Grass Expo boss? No. No, your speed on Mercedes doesn't matter. The only speed that matters is you want to be slower on your Lorena than the... Well, it doesn't really... Honestly, the only speed that matters is the Dark Expo right now. Thank you for the gear guide. I gambled and up with 18 speed pieces. Hell yeah. That's the goal. So if you got multiple 18 speed pieces, you're already above so many of the original Epic 7 players that are always complaining that they have no speed. Okay, here's the Celine. We haven't changed her build. Everything's still the same. Here's our Destina. Destina, not fully upgraded gear, but very usable. Ice Cream and Deity stream. Dude, Ice Cream sounds so good. You got 117 speed today? Hell yeah. Where to use Monkey King code? All right, so that's for Raid Style Legends, right? So it's on the main screen. We're at the main lobby. You'll click at the left. It has the tabs. Once you do that, there will be a thing that says promo code. I can't pull it up right now, but there will be a thing that says promo code. So it's a very left middle of the screen. Very far left edge of the screen. It has the little 3 tab. You click that, and then there will be a thing that says promo code. If you're on phone, though, you have to go to the Player website to enter the code. But it's super easy, and it just puts it on your account. You don't have to log into the Player website or do anything. You just go there, enter the code, enter your player ID, and it gets slapped in there. You got it? Okay, good. Here is our farming Tyria, still on the original gear set we put on her. I have a General Purgus built. Don't ask why. It just ended up happening. We will end up probably moving his gear to something else, but I have a General Purgus on this account because I didn't have Mui for Wyvern for a long time, so I had to build a different team. But now we have the proper team, so he just has gear on. Next up, we have Commander Lorena. So this is the character we're using for our Fire Expo. As you see, I'm only 92 crit chance. I have 2 Goblin pieces mixed with some of the other free gear. Is 1-star hero and raid fodder? Yeah. Everything is fodder. So if anything, if you need to get rid of your 1-star characters, you need to feed them into each other like you would with the brews. So you can take your 1-star characters and just feed them in for experience to your other characters. Just go to level up and then feed them in. Here's our Spectre Cebria. Spectre Cebria on the free attack set, nothing's changed. Here's our Tamarin. Regular Tamarin. Gear not fully upgraded, but she's clearing all PV content. Now we have our Mui. That's our Wyvern Mui. 66 effectiveness. The skill tree on your Lorena? It'll be mostly done. I mean, you want to fully max out Lorena's skill tree. I'm at 22 right now. I need to farm a little more. But you want to max it out. I just didn't quite have enough at the time. Her entire skill tree is really good. What pet do you use in Goblumu? It counts as hunt? Yeah. So you use your hunt pet in there. Yeah. Lorena, you'll want to max out. She will be used in a ton of different content. You're going to be using her for all of the challenge floor Abyss. You'll be using her for some of the higher floors of Abyss. Can you reach Masters now? Very close. We're very close to being able to reach Masters on this account. I need a couple more things and I'd be confident to go in and play. But here's the Furious. The biggest things that I want is I want to get Death Dealer Ray finished, right? Death Dealer Ray is one of our hard carries. I want to get Infinite Horizon and Katie's built up. I want to get Angel of Light Angelica built up. Wherever she is. Wait, do I not have Angel? Oh, yeah, she's down here. I might build a Crimson Armin up. So there's just a few more roles that I have to do, which I'm going to be making a getting into RTA guide for you guys that you can follow along. I'm going to give you different characters. You want to try to get 12 characters ready. So the overall idea is we want 12 PvP characters ready. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which we're going to make a little change to Destina before we bring her in. Technically, G-Perk could be 5. This would be 6. And then we're going to have to be going in and finishing up the other ones. This will be 7. And then this will be 8. And then... I don't have Bloodblade Corinne. If you have Bloodblade Corinne, you're going to have much easier time. This would be 9. This would be 10. And then I'm going to have to come up with some other damage dealing options. I may do Blue Shoe. But we'll figure it out. You're thinking building Frida? I'm going to build Frida. This account has Frida, right? So we want to get Fire Robbie. That's one of the things I'm waiting for is I want Fire Robbie. Because if I go into RTA and have nothing to fight Moonlight Landy, I'm going to lose my mind. So I'm trying to wait until, I would say, day 21 is a safe spot to start looking into getting into RTA. Day 21. Because I want this. Alencia, I don't have her. She's okay. Alencia is okay now. Her buff was nice because you can build her on a different set and still get the value of injury. Yeah, you're gonna be lacking charms. The biggest problem for new players is the lack of charms. Okay, that's why you don't want to do too many hunts. You want to do a ton of unrecorded history, just to stock up on charms. But that is what's gonna progress. Oh, Camilla, did I not show her? Sorry. So Camilla, the idea is you want her around 175 speed. You don't want to go too fast on Camilla if you're using her in Expos, because if she goes before the Dark Expo, it kind of screws your team up. So you see I'm like right around 170. And you want to have the effectiveness too. And bulk. You don't need any damage on her. And you can 5-star. The reason we're building her 5-star, or leaving her 5-star, is because we're not building her on damage. If you 6-star her, she'll have better stats and you can maybe put a little damage on, but if you just leave her 5-star, that's all you need. What about Arrowell? Arrowell would be okay. Okay, Arrowell and Crimson Armor will be filling like the same role. You'll be using them for like the same idea. So either one of those would be fine. I'll probably use Crimson Armor. I may build Arrowell on the other account. So Arrowell can be really nice to have when you're fighting into somebody's Janua. And potentially even Bloodblade Kuren. Let me do a little cleanup here. I showed all the characters though, right? Camilla was the last one I hadn't shown yet. Alright, we got Triple S Bernard now. Very nice. Let me restart my other account. Hey, what's up, Kaitis? 85 effectiveness enough? Yeah, I think 85 is the number you need for Expos, right? I don't know how much effectiveness do the enemies have. It's 100, so I think you need 85. Thoughts on Abigail? Abigail's great. I think Abigail, especially for new players, she's a solid character. You could build her. I'll go over all of the roles and things that I want you guys and give you example characters and do like a tier list style thing. I did it in 2020, I think it was 2023, whenever I made the original Getting into RTA guide. It'll be super similar structured to that. You're going to build Aiden? Oh yeah, we're definitely building Aiden. Aiden for new players is way too good not to go in and abuse, because you can build a banger Aiden with free gear. Alright, that's already Triple S. That's already Triple S. Oh, what else do we got? Hotel. Question, can I check the link of Litica and tell me if it'd work with Fenris Artie? Which Litica? Faithless Litica? If you're trying to do some kind of meme thing, do what you want. Okay, probably if I click it, I won't have much to say about it. But it would probably work. I mean, what's the speed of your Faithless Litica? I don't need an actual link, just tell me the speed of her. She's below 270, then probably not. What's the speed? I'm not clicking the link. I'm trying to avoid clicking links. So the subathon is going to be Aiden grind stream. I'm gonna be farming both Aidens at the same time on both accounts. So my goal right now is getting through chapter 4 on the YouTube guide account. Then I'm just gonna have both accounts open and farm Aiden on 2 accounts at the same time, so it doesn't feel as shitty. Okay, I'm gonna get it done on both accounts. Gablumo is dropping charm to right. Which one is better to farm, Gablumo or unrecorded? Okay, so unrecorded history is gonna give you 3 times the charm that Goblin does. It's at least double the charm, if not 3 times the total charm value you get for this. So this is not very efficient. But the right side charms from this. So you need like 50. Hold on. I don't have the charms I can show, but you need like 50 charms to upgrade. So you would have to put in 10,000 stamina to upgrade a single piece of gear. And that's pretty shitty. I'm just gonna sell this. Not high enough rolled. I was gonna sell this too. I'm gonna sell this. I'll get better. Chester's super easy. I want to clean my inventory up the best I can. All right, any of this worth upgrading? That's a no. That's a no. That's on destruction. That's unfortunate. Only thing is Arya, but I'm not gonna try. Ooh, please dodge attack. Please dodge attack. Thank you. Go. The inside story is a charm farm now. Get like double charms. No, don't go attack, you idiot. Yes. Alright, go defense or effect res. Dang, it's still fine. I can use it. This one. No thanks. This one. I mean, don't go attack. Perfect. Fine. That sucks. I was gonna try to use this on Angel Light Angelica, but I mean, technically I use it on Carrot. Hold on. Okay, no, I'll just get rid of it. I was gonna say, technically just use it on Carrot to build the Carrot for Hell Carcanus. Could have been used. So you DM with it, so it's safe. Oh, on Discord. I mean, just tell me the speed. 300? Yeah, you're golden then. Yeah. I fear if I draft it, this way people can check, or will check that's a trap. I mean, it'll work occasionally. Eventually people know what you're doing, but it'll probably work on and off. I don't think it's a 100% consistent thing. That's why Flitica's always on Guiding Light, so you don't have to worry about Zeos. Are you still doing account fixing stuff? I'll be reopening that probably in like the next month or so. Not month, I'd say give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and if you guys want me to, I'm gonna try to structure it. So if you guys want me to sit and like craft along with you in a call and explain, so you could learn hands-on with me, explaining it as you go, I think I'm gonna start offering that, but I'm only gonna do 1 hour at a time, and it's gonna be $40. And no, you cannot do a 30-minute segment. So I will start doing account like services and stuff again, but give me about 2 weeks to get caught up on everything. But no, it's if I'm gonna hop in a call with you, it's minimum 1 hour, and it's gonna be $40 for the hour. I'm charging an amount that's worth my time, and that is just an additional thing. If you guys want to, you can, and you can ask other questions along with the crafting. So it's a way to get an hour of my time, but I cannot do it for free. I have ML Ken and Ravi. Which one is better to counter Candy? Ravi. Ravi will be better. Is there a waiting list for that yet? No, I haven't announced it or anything. This is the first I've talked about it. That is the first I've brought it up, because I've been trying to plan out what like the next things are going to be for me. As to, because obviously the guide's going to be wrapping up. We're going to be getting into RTA, and then I got to figure out what I'm doing for content. I'm going to be playing some other games and stuff. But that's one of the things I'll start offering. So if you guys want one-on-one time, will you twerk while doing that? I will charge double.
Burn away the evil.
Do not fear. To us, nothing is impossible.
Deanne's side story doesn't drop right side charms, right?
To the end.
How about Ravi and Emma Bologna? That's the ideal. That's the ideal combo. But hey, what's up, Atraxia? New biggest cookie run streamer. Wouldn't I be the only cookie run streamer if I go and play Cookie Run Kingdom?
Here I go. Obey me. Obey me.
So whenever you guys, I'll do $40 for an hour of crafting. All right, I'll sit through, I'll guide you, anything you could ask, we'll go through. And if you hit a 20 speeder, I get up and twerk. Deal?
Let me help you.
$40 an hour, Discord call, one-on-one. You hit a 20 speeder, I bust down right there. Dude, I'm so done with these pools. Marker, I'm not getting shit either. Don't feel bad. I've been trying to find a statue to pray for an hour for Aiden Quest. Jesus. Yeah, so by Air Method. Hey, maybe she'll get buffed. $80 for an hour twerking. I'm not twerking the whole ass hour. You're a high if you think I'm doing that. So this on auto looks like it'll do about 350. That's your goal, is to get 350k. But hey, if you're gonna do the raid sponsor plus ultra, Kamehameha, thank you.
Obey me.
All right, so yeah, this is 350k on auto. Nice. That's all we need.
Together. Here I go.
I hope you're ready.
Let me help you.
$40, no guide, just twerking. Jesus Christ.
Obey me.
Back to Raid Style Legends. It was from the, oh, it was the guaranteed. I get my guaranteed on this account tomorrow. So tomorrow's the 20th day of this account. So I get the guaranteed ML5 tomorrow. What do you guys think I'm gonna get? Is Charo any good? She looks sick. I don't know, man. I tried to use her, and I don't know what her purpose is. I'll be completely honest. I don't know. It doesn't seem insane. But now Tagore, though. Well, I did almost 500k on full auto. These teams are good, man. I'm very happy with this. I think everyone will have, because the gear on these characters sucks. I think everyone's going to have a good time. These teams. You getting K-Ron, no matter what character I get. Wait, should we do that for this account? Do a little challenge. No matter what character, whatever Moonlight 5-star I get tomorrow, I have to use them in every game on the way up to Masters RTA. How's that sound? For this one will be a challenge account, and then the other one will be, that could be funny. So no matter what character I get, I have to try to figure out a way to play him as a new player. Do you guys like that idea versus just trying to like super sweat on? I'll super sweat on the other account, but this one may just be fun. Watch it be Landy. What would be the worst character to get? I mean, Ruel wouldn't even be that bad. I honestly think if I pulled a Ruel, I could reach Masters easily with that. So every game I just pick 3? No, I just have to pick it somewhere in my draft, meaning that if it's a bad one, I'll be picking it 4th or 5th pick. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe if I can get this account ready for RTA by tomorrow, which means I need to go finish Aiden and do all these expos. I think it could be fun. I think that's a good challenge because it shows people that are following along with the guide too, the live stream portion, that you can still have fun in the game. Farming Aiden so boring. Yep, I'm gonna be doing 2 accounts of Aiden farming today.
To the ends of futility.
One, or well, maybe not.
Obey me. Obey me. Listen.
Bro, it's doing the side quest. So the side quest for climbing. Yeah, guys, I've pushed champion RTA so many times in a under 30-day period that I think doing something fun could be more entertaining for everybody getting into the game versus just seeing me go in and just go crazy on 2 different accounts with like the same strategies. Having a handicap, I think, is needed.
Here I go.
How to build Bryceria. A couple different builds. You have the high speed effectiveness build. You have high speed effectiveness build, and then you have full damage build. For a general newer player, if you don't have a lot of gear or anything, you're just be going for the damage build. For I mean, Aiden isn't that bad if you do it as they are accessible. Yeah, that's my best tip. Is if you're going through chapter 4, do the Aiden quest along the way.
Obey me.
Versus doing them all at the end, like I'm about to do on both accounts. I mean, we're doing 450k is fantastic for a super cheap team. I am not sad about this at all.
Oh, you think it's too
I'm very happy with our Expo teams now.
You'll have plenty of help.
So definitely Expo part 9 of the guide will be up today for sure. What do you pick for max selector? All right, so first max selector is Celine. Second max selector is Politus. Third max selector is Ravi. What if you get Judge Kisei? I'll use Judge Kisei. I don't care. Whatever character I get, I'll use. I'll do a crazy farming session today just so I can try to be ready by tomorrow. But worst case scenario is we would do it on Sunday. What artifact do you get from second selector? I got Wind Rider for Janua, but it just depends what characters you've pulled. You need to do some research, figure out what the best artifact you can get for one of your, whatever the best character you have is. So on this account, the best character I have is Janua, meaning that I'm grabbing his best artifact. So do research if you pulled a good ML5 that people say are good. What if you get Deanne? Yep, that's gonna happen. Thoughts on Revna? Oh, the 3-star? I was about to say Revna these nuts. What are you talking about here? I have ML Landy. How should you build her? You should be buying the gear from the Arena Conquest Point shop. You want to buy the boots, the ring, the necklace, and the helmet, and then you can go crit set from there. Dude, Camilla gets ass blasted in this fight, though. She doesn't add a whole lot here, I'm not gonna lie. It's mainly just these 3. What about Janua's signature artifact? It's not good. Most characters' signature artifact is not their artifact. You guys got to learn that now. I was going to say, most characters' artifact is not their artifact, okay? Almost every character is using somebody else's artifact. Very rarely will you put the artifact from the character on them. It's like 1 in 5 characters, maybe, will have their own. Ass blasted for 4 big guys. This is a Honkai chat. But Kira Famiro, what'd you ask? Sorry. By the way, back in the days, you had a channel on Discord with your build screenshot example. You're gonna bring it back? Yes, but I have to go through and regear my account, and that's like a full-on day adventure. It would take me, with having every character and multiple copies of certain characters, if I go and regear, it might take me 2 days to regear. So I have just not had the time. But yes, I do want to bring that back. But I just currently, it's too big of a time commitment for me
Obey me.
to do.
Obey me.
I have both Bryceria and Shalter, which is better to counter Eva Gang. What's Eva Gang?
Not many can be trusted with a task
Alright,
like this.
those of you guys that are wondering what we're doing, we're just smashing expeditions because we want to get our Death Dealer Ray unlocked. Okay, so now that we have our expedition team set up and they're solid, we're doing good damage on all of them. We're just going in, entering every expedition. We're trying to get all 50 of these done. I won't do them all on stream today because obviously this isn't the most entertaining thing ever.
There are
But
already several
we're
other
doing what we
expeditions
can.
hard at work.
This is a pretty big stamina sink as well. I want to manual this. All right, I'm gonna manual this one and see if I can one-shot it.
I think I'm going to faint. Yep.
Or Sarah and Shelter, I mean to counter Aiden Rylet and his friend. Bryceria, probably overall better. Oh, I landed defense break right away. Big.
I will continue my training.
That's a good start, but I'm missing every crit. I have like 94 crit chance. Come on.
The Order of the Shield does not back down. My spear will protect everyone.
Nice.
The spirit of a commander. All enemies will fall to my spear.
Your efforts are futile. Grant me power, Lord Noya.
Who do I focus on? Celine, ML Celine, Vivian, LHC? I mean, are you following my guide messaging? I mean, Celine first priority. ML Vivian second priority probably is what I would do. But they all take different gear. Every single one of those characters takes different gear, so it doesn't really matter which one you focus. They all take different gear.
I'm ready. I will continue my
So there is no really focusing one over the other. It's whatever gear you end up getting goes for the one that you want to use.
The spirit of a commander.
I do need to get pretty lucky and crit almost every time in order to one-shot. Big.
Your efforts are futile.
In order to fully imprint Candy with the slate, you can. Candy, ML Landy is not a bad imprint target for the slates.
The arrogance of a fool.
My spear will protect.
Hey, we got our first soul burn here. Nice, we crit.
In the point of my spear. The Order of the Shield does not back down.
But ML Celine would be the last priority character of all that you just listed. But otherwise, ooh, that slow debuff sucks.
I will continue my training.
Your suffering is the time has come. Your efforts are futile.
I'm not gonna have defense break. Oh no, we'll get it. We'll get it before the proper time. We're looking pretty good. Hold on.
I think I'm going to faint.
I have Max Apologist, I have Seafiend Apologist. Should I build it? They're completely different characters. You want both? Moonlight characters? Okay. 2 big rules of E7. Do I need to make an E7 rules video? Characters generally don't use their own artifact. That is one normal thing that you need to learn. Okay. No, I got double 15%ed. No. Alright, the run is cooked. I'm pissed. I got double 15%ed. That sucks. Hey, whoever reached level 12 on raid, whichever you guys is doing the raid sponsor right now, thank you.
The spirit of
That's tough, man. Double 15%ed. I guess I could have saved us too there.
I'm ready. I will continue my training. Ta-da! Here.
Hey, do you want 5 stars? Should I pick from basic selector for Logger one? I have Brig Polytus Celine. Which selector? You on week 1, week 2?
Will fall to my spear.
I have Max Polytus, I have Sea Phantom, but so here's the thing. The other point of what I was trying to talk about. Ooh, I'm gonna burn this. Please defense break. Thank you. Perfect. Alright. It ended up being too big of a deal missing that. We lost a little damage.
Do not back down. I will continue my training. The spirit of a commander. I will continue my training.
Where is the gear guide? It's already uploaded. The gear guide's on YouTube. What do you mean, where's the gear guide? It's already there.
I have no mercy to
Can you mention some heroes to counter BBK and Janua? Debuffers generally. Angel of Angelica. Someone was talking about Bryce there earlier. It's not a bad character. Anything that gives them buffable. Buffalo characters are really good into them. So Angel of Angelica, the 4-star is great. General debuffers are good. Knockwall is a great character. He's already defense broke. +1. Alright, we're at 800k. 800k, we're not gonna reach it. We're not gonna reach it. Alright, I need a little bit more gear upgrading. This speed down is cooking me right now.
Your suffering is self-inflicted. There's nothing more absurd.
Did I ever make my point? Moonlight characters are completely different from their RGB counterparts. They never do anywhere close to the same thing, generally. Okay, so whenever you have a Moonlight Polytus and you have a regular Polytus, they are going to be completely different characters. Okay, do not ever think because you have haste, but you pulled Moonlight haste, that you do not need to use haste. Or you do not need to, or whatever. You don't. They're the same character, because they're not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Alive, Vildred's the same? How is Vildred the same? And no, does Brig have skills? Brig! You have nothing! Oh, my Brig didn't do shit this fight. He missed so many skills. Destina and Ruel are close? Kind of. Semi-close. He needs one more stack. I need to re-up the defense break. I need to re-up the defense break. Dang it. Alright, the last rotation. Don't you have to one-shot it? I don't have defense break though. Wait! Brig! Save the run! Save the run, brother! Missing that one defense break cooked it. Well, I mean, the fact that we're this close to being able to one-shot it, pretty good. I'm not too sad.
Let me demonstrate. Do not fear. I'll cut your throat. Now. I'm ready. The order of the shield does not back down. My might in the point.
Elf dude, good or bait? Bait, don't pull him.
The spirit of a commander.
That's pretty damn close, man. That's pretty close. 1 point. Dude, that's good. I'm going to be able to full clear one of these very soon. That's like 200 powder. Just a little bit better gear. We can do it.
Not many can be trusted.
That's crazy, though. A 19-day-old account with goblin gear is able to do this much damage in an expedition. 19-day-old account on goblin gear. Wait, I don't want to do level 1. I want to do level 3. What artifacts should Knockwall use? If you have Legiate Candle, that one's fine. If you don't have Guiding Light, it kind of doesn't really matter which one you use. Aiden Quest is literally going to make me uninstall at this point. You don't, just take them slow. You don't have to just only focus Aiden Quest. Do a few Aiden Quests, go do something else. Once Aiden Quests are done, it's one of the best feelings. Okay, just bear with it. Just get them done. It sucks. That is the rite of passage to becoming true Epic 7 players, having your Aiden shit finished and not worrying about it. You finished Aiden last night. She sucks to farm, guys, I know. But you will be very happy you have her. She's a super good character for new players. And old players. I mean, she's a fantastic character to have. One of the best 3 stars in the game, easily.
You degrade yourself further.
What's the alternative option for Wukong replacement Rift? The secret with that is you just don't do Rift. If you don't have Wukong, I personally would not touch Rift. If you want a replacement to it, go ahead and go look around the internet, but I'm gonna give my advice here. If you don't have Wukong, don't bother with Rift. Just farm hunts.
I'm ready. Grant me power, Lord Noyas.
Most of Aiden quests are auto battle. It's just sitting and auto battling nonstop.
I think it's too much to handle alone. Don't worry.
Where's my free rage set smile game? My rage gear is all shit. You gotta make a new account. Just restart. Is Sage Ball any good? Yeah, Sage Ball is good. He's good for people who are trying to cleave you. He's just a general good debuffing character. What set are you using on Ravi when we get her? Probably crafted gear mixed with goblin gear. So there's somebody in YouTube chat, or sorry, in Twitch chat that I was playing RTA with the other night. Like how I was talking about you guys, I'm willing to do calls with you. We did a crafting session, and then we rebuilt all his characters, and then we went in and played RTA. He won every match of RTA, and most of his characters were on goblin gear. He won every single match of RTA while we were playing, and his characters were goblin gear characters, getting in RTA. And his account's like 20 days old. I think it was 20 days old when we were doing it. That's insane. And he wasn't fighting people. People were picking meta characters. He had Moonlight Lady picked him to him 3 times. He had ML Illinev. One of the drafts was ML Illinev, Angel of Light Angelica, Rowana, and Moonlight Landy. And he picked Lone Crescent Bologna. Either way, he was shitting on a 20-day-old account with mostly Goblin gear. Goblin gear mixed with the splash of whatever you crafted from Wyvern, you're gonna end up being pretty good. Pulled a dupe on my 100th ML guarantee. Hell yeah. What is the alternative option? Oh, wait, I already read that. What set are we using on Ravi? Probably Goblin Gear mix. It's probably going to be speed set, guys. Your Ravi will most likely be on speed set. You want high HP and crit damage. That's the 2 stats you want. You want no crit chance. So just high HP and crit damage, and you just work with whatever gear you have for that. I tried playing E7 on Google Play Beta, and the game is smooth like butter. You should give it a try. The problem is it's PC extensive. So if you look at my display capture right now, this is what my shit looks like. Okay, so I have 2 emulators open. I cannot do that with Google Play, right? I can't play multiple accounts at the same time. Normally, I have 3 accounts open. I have my main account and the guide accounts. So that would be 3 accounts open. The thing with Google Play is it's super PC extensive too, so I can't stream with it without it crashing constantly. So it is smooth. I will give it that, but these emulators are smooth too. But I don't have the option to do like I'm doing right now.
Grant me power, Lord Noyas.
Is there a difference in rewards obtained? No, there's no difference in the rewards obtained depending upon the damage you do, but if you don't do enough damage, there's a chance that it won't get cleared. So you don't want to go into Expedition and have it not get cleared. I do 2 on PC, 1 on phone. Yeah, my phone, I generally don't have anything running on it. I got ML Pledges from 5-star selector things. This game is doing everything to make me stay. Sundrain. I mean, ML Poly is one of the strongest characters in the game. I'd be super happy you got it. I tried out LD Player 9. It's so much smoother than BlueStacks. LD Player, guys, I've been using LD Player for the life of playing gacha games on PC. And there's a reason. I mean, guys, BlueStacks just tried to pay me the other day. I don't get paid from LD Player. I just get paid per download. BlueStacks tried to pay me to promote their emulator, and I denied it. There's no amount of money they could ever give me for me to go and push that emulator to you guys. 0 amount of money. I don't care if they offer me 10 grand to make a couple videos, I wouldn't do it.
It's too much to handle alone. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of help.
I am an LD. I'd rather get no money from LD Player and actually suggest something good that has worked for me for years than suggest to you using that crap. Is Green Shurn good? I'm kind of biasly love the kit. She comes in and out of the meta. So right now she's not great, but other times she's pretty solid. She's one of my favorite characters to play, actually. If you go back to my 2023 guide, I use her a lot in that guide in PvP. L Grindset, scam your fans. You guys want to get scammed? You want to do a quick BlueStack sponsor? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna ask somebody like, if you give me 5K, I'll do it. No, I'm not going to. I've already said I'm not doing it. That would be, I'd do like 1. You helped me a lot since day 1, bro. No brainer. Thank you. Thank you for the. What's MYR? I don't know what MYR currency is, but thank you. I appreciate it. What is MYR? YouTube is where I learn about all the different currencies. Hey, do you think I force too much if I do all part 3 beginner guide day 1? No. You can play at your own pace, Seeker. That's the reason I made the player guides honestly way slower than I would generally play. So if you're following along with the guide, I would probably be to day 3 by the end of day 1, just without the login bonuses. So I make sure when I do the guide, I play at a slower rate so people who can't play. It's from Malaysia? Okay. Malaysia. But thank you, no brainer. When does Expo guide be on YouTube? This afternoon. Right after stream, I'll go and finish up the guide. And then the goal will maybe be to go back live tonight, grind out the accounts a little bit more, and then If we could start RTA tomorrow, that'd be amazing. Now, it'll be RTA on this account, not the other account yet. The other account, RTA, I usually try to plan it for around part 10 to 12 of the guide. So, it'll be a few days before YouTube guide gets RTA, but this account could start RTAs sooner.
Than the arrogance of a fool.
I know where Malaysia is. I'm not the best at, like, geography, but I know where most countries are. It's Malaysia ringgit. Ringgit? How you say it? Really cheap compared to USD? It's fine. I mean, guys, it doesn't matter if it's cheap compared to USD. I mean, it's, you don't ever, if you ever donate, don't worry about the amount. It's the idea behind it. Okay? Don't ever feel like if you are trying to support that it's not appreciated because the fact that you went an extra step is big. Where's Zimbabwe? Next door.
For your reckless greed.
Yeah, no brainer. Go to sleep, man. It was 4 a.m. Yeah. Sad part is I'm doing a grind manually since I'm grinding on record history in the background. That's why it sucks. Stop farming on record history for a little bit. That's a you issue. Should I send it with the second Moonlight Blessing? I don't know what dupes. So one funny thing is it was yesterday. The person I was helping in Discord, I had them grab Death Dealer Ray so we could play him in RTA. And then he grabbed Death Dealer Ray. The very next day, he pulled Death Dealer Ray. We were joking about it in the call. I was like, you're going to pull Death Dealer Ray if you take him, but if you don't take him, you won't get a dupe Death Dealer Ray, and you won't pull him at all. That's how Epic 7 works. So then the very next day, he summoned, he got a dupe Death Dealer Ray. It was really funny. But had he not taken Death Dealer Ray, he probably wouldn't have gotten it.
Out of respect, I'll use all my might.
Hey, you just pulled 2 ML5 in one day from Epic Dash Pass? Hell yeah.
You degrade yourself.
Which ones? Anything good?
All enemies will fall to my spear.
I think with this event, those guys, I could, if I made a new account right now, I could probably get to master. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe. Wait, I could still do the Goblin Challenge. Oh, hold on. We're starting to get to a point where I might have some free time once I finish up a couple more episodes of Guide. Should I do that? I could make a new account right now. Not right now. Let me finish a couple things first. But like maybe Monday, I'll start a new account. And I'll only use Goblin gear, and I'll try to get to RTA in a week. I'll try to get Masters RTA in a 1 week period. That could be a super sick week of streaming, and I'll just stream the entire time if I can get a ton of the guide done this weekend. That could be awesome. Getting Master RTA in 7 days. Just only farm Goblin. All Goblin gear, RTA push. 15. I only get 7 days for it. So we'll pull Janua. We'll get Celine on the 7th day. The 7th day is when I'll start RTA. And I could buy Dash Pass. Sounds too easy. 7 days? You have no charms. And I'm only allowed to use Goblin gear and free gear. No Wyvern. What do you think? Make it... No, I'm not doing 4-star only. That's... No, there's no chance. That's not too easy. 7 days. Alright, what if I did a subathon? Okay, what if I did a subathon and that was the theme of the subathon is I'm just grinding to try to reach Masters RTA in 7 days. And I can stay live the entire week. If we get enough subs to stay live. And if we don't get enough subs to stay live, then I'll just do the grinding off stream. That'll be this is my best month ever content creating. So this will be like a celebration thingy. That could be super cool. Every sub will add 5 minutes. Well, how many subs is that? Hold on, I don't want to be greedy. So how many minutes are in a 7 day period? But let's take 10 hours off of it. So 60 minutes times 24 per day times 7. Minus, let's say we'll do a guaranteed 10-hour stream to start it. That's minus 600. And then divide that by 5. That's 2,000 subs. Never mind. That's a little too much. 2,000 subs in a week. That's way too much money. Never mind. Maybe I don't do that. That's 7 grand. Well, actually, that's 10 grand of subs paid, but I'd get 7 grand for it. That ain't gonna happen. All right. I know for a fact we are not getting 7 grand.
Oh, you think it's too much to handle alone?
1 sub, 1 more day. I definitely can't do 5 minutes a sub. I'd have to do like 10 minutes a sub. That would split it down to 1,000 subs for 7 days. But subs are discounted at the end of the month. That's one thing. So it actually wouldn't be that many subs. For every 5 subs, you get 1 bonus sub. check my Genoa. Where's it at? Yeah, that's good. That's a good Genoa. Looks good to me. You're not even full reforged yet. The last reforge will add a little more crit damage. That's all it can add is a little more crit damage. So yeah, that looks solid. Are there times when CoinShop ML5 gets discontinued to 20? No, no. It's always 40. Hey, thanks for the guides. So if Fonseca and Famir any good? And I wouldn't mess with either of them as a new player. I would not touch either of them. Fonseca will likely get some kind of change in the near future within like the next 3 months. But as of right now, neither of them are great. Pen set worth it on Genoa? I wouldn't. Pen set, the only thing pen set adds value to is your general S1. So pen set will not value on your skill 3 or your extra attack on Genoa. Whenever you do skill 1 and you're procced and you do skill 1, skill 3, the only thing you're getting is pen set bonus on that. You want torrent set on Genoa. If you're gonna do a non-crit set, you want torrent set. Imagine Royal gets rework. Well, they're not going to rework and give her an E. They'll just rework her. That's like 2 raid sponsors. That's like 3 raid sponsors. Or no, that's like 4 raid sponsors.
There's nothing more absurd.
Do you have all character skills memorized for RTA, or what's the overall strategy? When you go in, it's just learning. So when you go in, there's meta characters that everyone picks. So you learn those meta characters. And over time, you learn the off-meta, like, flex picks that people sometimes do. But at the beginning, you learn to fight the most common things, and then you're going to lose a lot of games because you're learning. When you start RTA, the first season you play RTA, you should not expect to have higher than a 40% win rate. 40% win rate in your first season would be great. I'll try to find some torrent gear. I mean, check it. That build's great for now. You don't have to min-max your Genoa for him to be usable. He's already usable. The one you just showed me is fine. What's a good stats, like speed and ER wise and defense and Infinite Horizon and K as a new player? And try to build her like Death Dealer Raise, so 220 speed. And as much 220 speed, aim for 200-ish effect res. Basically, as much effect res as you can get. That as a new player, her biggest thing, just try to get as much effect res as you can get, the rest in the bulk. Alright, I will build one. If you give it a couple days, I'll have an example. Nava, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Because I may be down to game because I have to do a bunch of farming. About to nerd out. Do you already have gamers to nerd out with? Because if not, I will come join immediately, and I gotta farm these accounts on the side. So my stream right now, we're just answering questions and chilling. So I am down to go game the second you are ready. If you don't have homies already. Pull up whenever? Okay. Go get your food or whatever you need to do. And then I will be good to go soon. Hey, what's up, Millennium? Well, for me, first season of RTA, you need to understand most characters so you know what to counter them. Well, I mean, first season of RTA, you don't really... First season of RTA, you'll learn it during that time. Is Elvira worth the build to counter Emily Feed and Candy? Elvira doesn't really work in the Landy too well. She's not a bad character to have. If you don't have any other picks, she can be useful. But... she isn't as good as she originally was. It never hurts to have. Blue Shoe worked to plus 15. It's not a bad character because she can be used in both PvP and PvE. The reason we took Shu from the second Moonlight Blessing is because we're going to be using her for our Hell Carcanus team. So it's a right side fire boss and Nightmare Raid. So I'm setting you guys up with Nightmare Raid and she's going to be one of them for that. But her build, you will be able to pick it in PvP if you have no other options. Now, plus 15ing it, it's up to you. I'm probably only like plus 12 mine. Can you show your Camilla after? Yeah, I'll show all this. I'll show all the characters again. Why is Commander Lorena attacking so much? That's just how this fight works. So whenever the boss puts a debuff, silence debuff on you to where you can only single target attack, and you need a character that gives combat readiness to herself. That's the first time Lorena's ever done. She got crit both attacks. But it doesn't matter. We still did 350k. Alright, I'm super happy with these Expo teams. Super, super happy. That's 12 Expos at once. Look at all that. Let's go. What all we get here? We get some extra charms. Or we already got all the extra charms, didn't we? Nice, that's big. Another blue box. Wait. Oh, it's... Wait, where do you get the gold transmits? How'd I get a gold transmit? Oh, we've already finished all of Fire. Wow, expeditions are fast now. I've already finished all my Fire Expos for the month. That's insane. So all I need to do is the other two. I cannot believe we already finished them that quick. By the way, you got another 21 speed sword today. All right, you can stop showing off. We get it. But congrats, that's awesome. All right, we got one more Moonlight summon we could do real quick. Is Inferno Quazu good? The problem with Inferno Quazu was good like a season ago, but now everything's too bulky for him. It's very, very hard to build an Inferno Quazu that can do enough damage, unfortunately. Or to buy the premium pass on Expo, not as a free-to-play player, no. I don't buy it on my main account. The value is technically good. It's a good value, but the problem is it's 1,500 Skystones. 1,500 Skystones is a lot of Skystones. You got 15 speed, 21 ER, attack percent, torrent ring. I mean, that sounds like Janua to me. What would be your Harsetti build? Full effectiveness. Full effectiveness, probably 160-ish speed. I'm not building 0 speed Harsetti on my main. I'll pull Harsetti. The YouTube guide account will probably get Harsetti too. I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna have a lot of summons on the YouTube guide account. This account I've already gone and wasted a bunch of summons just for fun. I think I did some summons while Illinav was still on banner, but I'm 150 to pity. I do have a bunch of free ones I can still get. This account has an okay chance. The other account has a really good chance to get her.
What do you think?
But my main account, I'll make sure I get her. I might have to spend a little money, but. What was the emulator that you used that is in BlueStacks? I use LD Player. LD Player has been my homie for a long time. Here's the LD Player. This is the link. I use LD Player 9. Okay, so any of you guys that want to try the emulator, this is the link. If you download it, it supports me. But the reason I was talking about earlier, I just got a sponsor from BlueStacks, so they'd probably pay me $1,000 or $2,000 just to make a few videos with their emulator, like talking about their emulator in one of my videos. They'd probably pay me, I'd bet $2,000, and I'm not doing it. I prefer LD Player that much, where I'll pass up a couple $1,000s to promote something I actually like. Let's go ML5 right here. I didn't get an ML5. I got nothing. How far are we to the next summon? Oh, I'm to upgrade summon. Bang! No! I didn't realize I was at the free one. Can you read my favorite message or should I write again? I can. When do characters like ML Senya appear in Coin Shop? Not for a very, very long time. It usually takes years after the first release. They'll get a rerun banner before they come to Coin Shop. So if you're wanting it, Senya or Luna or any of the newer characters that come out, you're not going to be able to with coins. Coins are for older characters. Oh, what else can I get in Abyss, guys? Abyss challenge mode. I haven't done Abyss challenge mode in so long. There's 30 least. That'd be really nice. 500 more mystics there. Oh, 50 least I could grab from doing this. Some extra powder would be nice. And this speed set's pretty solid too. I don't want to do this, dude. I don't want to do it. This is the thing I'd want to do least of all the guide content, is getting through Abyss. Can't wait till our site is available when I use my Galaxy coins. You've been saving them. How do you pass stage 92 with Tywin there? Use Curious. So if you go to my live streams, there's one titled Clearing Abyss 92. And you can watch me clear it. And I clear all the way up to Abyss 100 in the YouTube live streams. So on my YouTube channel, I'm live streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, and all the VODs get saved. So you can go back and watch any of the stuff I complete. 115 is not hard. Well, some of those stages are hard. Maybe stage 115 is not hard. The other shit's hard. That's the issue. Alright, what are we fighting here? How strong is this guy? I feel like his Lone Crest of Bologna is going to cook me, but... Actually, there's no way we win this fight, right?
Don't be afraid. Things up momentarily.
We did. Cool. We're getting somewhat close to champ now. What level is this guy? Looks like a level 670. Yeah, he's level 70. What level is this guy? This does not look like a level 70 yet. Free. We'll go through and beat it, but I'm just saying I just hate doing any Abyss above 100. The idea of putting hours into a stage. Man, this guy is RB for real. I don't know, these debuffs from the Ida. All these fights kind of suck. I don't see me beating this. Usually RB just freely wins. Let's try it though. Maybe. No. Yep, there's RB. RB cooks you. Not beating RB. I'll just reset. I don't like any of those teams. All these ones suck too. What level is this guy? Oh, he's only 51. That's free. I just got to champion arena swimming Celine, Janua, and BBK. If you have BBK, you can fight the RB teams. That's the great part, but I don't have BBK on this account, so I can't do the RB teams. Probably beat this just fine. It's only 64. He's not going to do Abyss 100 plus chat. I'm going to do it, okay? I did the gear guide. Everyone's like, you're never going to finish the gear guide, are you? I got it done. I'm working. I'm not beating any of these. Look at these teams. Screw that. I'm good. This guy doesn't look like he should be here. My Mologora supply is getting thinner. Yep, that's what happens. Mologoras don't feel bad early game until you build your first like PvP team, and then you realize, oh shit. If this is a real Ran, I just die. Right? I don't see me winning this either. I'm gonna go for it. Maybe we get lucky. I don't want to keep wasting gold. I don't mind losing an attack or two. I did win. Oh. The Ran went crazy too. Ran did 150k damage. My Janua went nuclear though. Dude, Janua's so good. Janua went nuclear, man. Let's go. We pray. I can do 293 span or ran. Is that good enough? Yeah, 293 is not bad. I would just, if you're not gonna build at least 290, I mean, it's only gonna work for a little while, and then it's gonna be too slow. All these teams are very annoying. I don't think I beat any of them. Yeah, they're all level 70. Not fighting it. Okay, I don't beat this guy. I don't beat any of these. What's this guy's level? 70? 70? 70? No! I mean, I can't win against any of these. This kills Janua. This kills Janua. I'll just fight it. I want to burn my flags.
This is what the goddess wills.
I don't care if I lose. Oh, I won? Oh, I was about to say. No way, I should have won that. Alright, I don't want to waste any more energy, though. Let's just fight another. Let's just fight this one. I want to burn my flags and get them on cooldown. I don't care about losing some points. Yeah. Alright, flags have been burned. That's one of the things I needed. What else? I'm stuck exactly here in arena with your team, yeah. It's going to be a bit hard on this account. My other account will just breeze through it because I've got Bloodblade Corinne. So I can have a damage dealer I can pick into more. But for right now, I'm kind of stuck on certain things. We need a few... I don't want to really push RTA guys until Monday, if I'm being fully honest, because I want to get my third selector. Okay? I really want to get the third selector off this. We're on week 3, right? We're not on week 4, correct? Yeah. But I want to get my selector here before I go. Are you giving this account away when you're done? No, I'm not allowed to. Epic 7 content creators cannot give accounts away or sell accounts or anything like that because we get in trouble. So all of my guide accounts I've ever made just sit and collect dust after I am done. I'll occasionally log into them, maybe if there's like a day that I decide to go play RTA, but no. Unfortunately, we are not able to do anything like that. All right, how many expos am I done with the Grace of Growth, Recruit? But Frisbix, thanks for follow. Valky is giving his away, or so he says. I'm going to report him. He's going to get kicked from the content creator program. Valky gives that thing away. I'm gonna go find out the ID on it, and I'm gonna report him immediately and get him kicked from the program. I'm just kidding, by the way. I do not care. But I already bend the rules of the program a little too much. All right, guys, I bend the rules of the program a little too much because I do account work, right? So I don't wanna bend the rules extra by going in and doing anything extra that people could get mad at me for. Okay, so I'm not gonna give the account away. Now, maybe if the rules changed and we get permission to give the accounts away, I'll give it away. Well, I've already linked them to a fake email. So if I give the accounts away, they're linked to a fake email. So I don't know about giving them away. You can't link it or anything, so the account will forever be on a fake email and you can't change the email. So both of the accounts I have right now, I just put in a random thing for them. So I could give them away, but there's a high chance that you could have issues in the future because it's not a real email. What's the logic behind 160 speed rather than 0 speed Harsetti? Because, okay, the logic behind that is whenever you are picking Harsetti, ooh, we take that. When you're picking Harsetti, all right, it makes all other characters 90% of her speed. So if you pick Harsetti third pick in the draft and your opponent responds with 3 characters that are all built specifically for Harsetti with 0 speed max stat, they're getting advantage over you, right? So they're going to have characters to counter Harsetti that are built in a specific way on 0 speed max damage. So whenever you build a Harsetti at 0 speed, it allows those players who have the counter picks. Once you get into higher RT, it'll probably be a very common thing that people are going to pick characters that are built specifically for fighting Harsetti on max gear, very low speed. Whereas if you build her at like 170, then those 0 speed characters on max stats, so say you're on like HP boots and attack boots on certain characters, then those characters will not get max value. They'll be 80 speed versus the other number. So I will probably build her around 160. I'll put her on speed set with speed gear that has 0 speed. So I'll be on HP boots, effectiveness ring, HP neck, but all of it will have basically 0 speed. Maybe 1 roll into speed on 1 or 2 piece, but she'll be around 160 speed. Because speed set on her without any speed is around like 160, 170. It's 24% of 100. Yeah, it should be around 160. Is Blue Elena can counter Harsetti since I don't have Zio? Well, okay, so Blue Elena. I don't have her. But Blue Elena, whenever she procs her skill 2, she boosts her combat readiness, right? When you get AoE. The problem is Harsetti keeps Elena from boosting combat readiness, right? So, technically, no, Blue Elena wouldn't counter her because you can't boost after. She'll just do her S2 and then just sit there. But no other character can get combat readiness whenever Harsetti clicks a button or is on her turn. So no, technically Elena doesn't counter. Now a Doctor's Bag Elena could cleanse 1, but your general characters are still just going to be like Ambitious Tywin into her to get 1 cleanse. Angel of Light Angelica, she'll cleanse 1 and put skill null. Yeah, she's still super fightable. There is nothing. I don't think Harsetti's. She's gonna change the meta a bit, but it's not like she's unfightable. Whereas ML Luna, basically unfightable. Because, alright, any character that has a non-attack skill that puts on crazy debuffs is always wild. Especially ML Luna, because she bypasses passives. Now, Harsetti, she has to attack the opponent. Meaning that you can pick even evasion characters into her. So Aiden, you can pick Aiden into her, right? And Aiden will counter. She won't combat readiness push, but you can still get your counter characters to work. And even Green Violet, because she isn't guaranteed to hit. So any character that's a guaranteed hit usually has at least counterplay ability. ML Luna's the only character that when she released, we're like, what the hell do we do against this thing? Harsetti will be strong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say she's not going to be a crazy good character. I'm just saying that she's definitely going to be easier to fight than the stupid other character, ML Luna, that we have to deal with. Isn't Green Luluca could counter Unsoulburn Luna? Yeah, an Unsoulburn Luna, Green Luluca could counter. But if your opponent gets Soulburn on her, then no, it wouldn't counter. She wouldn't get the CR push. Now, there are ways to fight Luna, guys. Over time, we've come up with some ways, but she's still one of the most impressive characters. Because when your opponent picks ML Luna against you, you have to respond with 2 to 3 characters just to fight the one. Meaning you're already at draft disadvantage from the moment the match starts. If your opponent first picks ML Luna and you're picking 2 to 3 characters to counter that one character, then they just counter what you pick to counter. So you're already at a huge disadvantage. But the thing is, Harsetti won't be a first pick character. I don't see it, at least. Picking Harsetti as a first pick character, how do you structure the rest of your draft to where if Harsetti just gets banned, you don't get obliterated? So Harsetti is like a third pick character. Ban protection character. If ban protection is still even in the game. It might be gone in a couple days. How many days until arena season starts? Or RTA season starts? One week from today. 1 week from today and it'll start. 5th pick ban protect. 5th pick ban protect? That sounds wild. 5th pick ban protection sounds insane, actually. They are removing 3rd pick ban. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. We'll see whenever the season starts. I will tell you right now, all of the top players for RTA hate 3rd pick ban protection. So if all the top players don't like it as a mechanic, likely will get removed. How to counter Soulburn Luna. Infinite Horizon Acades. She'll CR boost up because she doesn't have a passive. Basically non-passive characters. How's the gear system in Raid? It's really similar to E7. Raid gear system, super similar to E7. Almost identical. It's just the pieces the chests have a percentage set, so it's like your right side gear in E7 and Raid is just slightly different. But Raid gearing is much, much easier. Does General Pregus need to be a level 60 for Wyvern? Yes, he does. You need the bulk. So yes, your General Pregus does need to be a level 60 for Wyvern. It's sad that ML Luna isn't a damage dealer. Are you on crack? ML Luna is one of the craziest damage dealers. You guys are aware of ML Luna's damage dealing potential, right? Her S2 will hit for 10,000 damage. And give herself 50% counter readiness. You guys have seen my ML Luna, right? On my main account. I built a slower one. If you don't think ML Luna does damage, I got some news for you, buddy. Her S2 is insane because you don't have to build crit chance or crit damage. But don't build General Purgus, guys, unless you have to for Wyvern. Okay, if you build General Purgus, your team is Alexa. Yeah, ML Luna is a damage dealer. She's one of the stronger damage dealers in full comparison to other things. Having a character that can be built to 90 speed that can hit for 10k on her skill 2 doesn't need to crit. Well, it's 10k on one target, and she also does splash damage. So your ML Luna S2 is hitting your opponent for like 20k on the first turn on a 300 speed character. That is HP based too, with no crit chance or crit damage. ML Luna is crazy damage dealer. Like this is here. I'm gonna pull up the other account. I'm gonna end stream here in a second. But my main account, if you guys want to see a couple characters, here's your chance. But on my main account, so I built a slower ML Luna. Wait, what do I do in Dash Pass? Use energy. Ooh, we could roll the sword. How do you think the sword rolls? I'm a little behind on my main account for the Dash Pass, but we'll still get it all. All right. What do you think we get? What is your prediction? Still in week 2? I don't want to hear it. I'm grinding. I got too much work to do. Terradar Guard be used as a tank for Wyvern 13. Royal Guard? 90 equipment score? Shut up. When should I use Red Ravi and RTA when your opponent picks him out Landy? I'm not going to look. Not looking. Waiting for reaction. That's garbage. Wait, prediction? No. I'm trying to hurry and end stream. Alright, no predictions. We're not streaming for much longer. It's usable. Alright, it's fine. But see, here is I built like a different ML Luna than the general one. I still haven't got Fenris on this account. Right here. Easy Fenris. That's not Fenris. Tough. I'll refresh them. I'll refresh some stuff. I'm in no rush to get them. Because I'm not even playing this account right now, so I am just doing a little bit of daily farming. That's it. As you see, I'm nowhere in the Epic Dash Pass. I'm a week behind. But here, look at my ML Luna. All right, this ML Luna hits extremely hard on her skill 2. His fairness, okay, I accidentally had to pull him. He's not very good. Now, your general ML Luna is going to be 290 to 310 speed, right? That's the Luna speed range. Maybe 280. 280 to 310. That's where ML Luna sits. But I just built a bulky one to steal it from my opponent because I didn't want to give her good speed gear. Because I was banning it for a while and I couldn't decide who my pre-bans were going to be. Was there any characters you guys want to see while I'm on this account? So Luna's vulnerable, right? I hope she is. I hope she's vulnerable. I have some stuff I would like to do to her. Maybe friend is good for next all trials. Yeah, potentially. Don't flex your $30 pack gear. $30 pack gear. I don't have any $30 pack gear. Or well, I have. Never mind. I did buy one of the packs. Show me Solitaria. Banger Solitaria. Absolutely goated. What do you think about ML Illinois? Is she good? Yes, she's very good. Here's my Solitaria. Or sorry, here's my Celine. ML Ball and Violet. I don't know if my ML Ball will be geared right now. Alright, so you want to see Green Violet or Revenant Violet? So this is my one Violet. He needs 5 more crit chance, but he works. He's not a character I pick a lot. My Remnant Violet, don't copy this build. So here's what RB will look like eventually for you guys that have RB. You're going to end up building him faster on Torrent with a ton of damage. Galileuus will be coming soon, most likely. You want to see Stenny? Just so you guys know, I've not re-geared my account in 2 years. So all my builds are pretty scuffed. These aren't even good builds in comparison to what I can do. I just haven't re-geared my account in been 2 years now. I have a shit ton of gear that will be very good eventually. I have a bunch of 20 speeders. It's 22 speed. I have like 7 20 speeders sitting here just waiting. There's a 21 speeder. Eventually I'll do it, but I've been focusing new player account stuff. BBK, I have a meme BBK, so I'm on revenge set. And then someone asked about ML Ilinav. Is ML Ilinav good? Yes, ML Ilinav is very good. Very, very good character. Payra, I don't have Payra gear right now. So a lot of my speed characters, guys, aren't built as I have a Ran and Poly. Normally I have 5 300 speed characters. I think I can do 6 now. I think I can do, so my Ran would be 312, Payra 314. Well, I could make Ran a little bit faster because he's only on the 20 ring. But usually I have 5 300 speed characters, and I think I can do 6. So once I re-gear, I'll have 6 300s. Bloodwind Haste. So here's ML Poly. There's some of you guys have that. If I don't have build and counter, that's just what I went with. If I do rebuild, once I actually redo my account, I'll probably just put her on speed set. Been trying to get a guild for 4 hours on global server. Is that normal in the Discord? Hey, anybody running a guild, if anybody, even if you're a vice captain, if you have room, if you're trying in the Discord, it shouldn't take that long. Light Surin, don't have her geared. ML Landy. We need more guilds, do we? We may need to make some more guilds. We might be full then. We usually make a new guild like every few days as we need more. So our Discord has a couple hundred guilds in it at this point. Lucy build. There's ML Landy. All right, any others? Light Surin, I definitely don't have geared right now. But Sage Ball, definitely don't have a real Sage Ball geared if I even have one. Sage Ball, the idea is you want, I mean, this works, but you want a bunch of effect res. So this is like an idea for Sage Ball, but higher effect res is better. Death Dealer Ray, I don't use Death Dealer Ray, I pre-ban him. I'm sure, I mean, my Death Dealer Ray, I'm sure has gear on, but it's not like an actual build. Since I ban this character is just super annoying. So this build would work if I picked it, but I don't put good gear on him because I would rather not play Epic 7 ever again if I had to fight this character. So if you use counter stuff for Bruiser, what main stat for the boot? Depends on the Bruiser, but generally you want speed. like ML and Av. If you look, I'm on speed boots. Speed boots are the king for almost everything, for even bruisers. You still, on any counter character, generally you want 160 speed minimum. So even like Fire Ravi's another bruiser example. Generally, you want to be at least 160 to 180 speed on a counter set character. 0 speed counter set characters are relying full RNG, and full RNG is usually not a good playstyle. Am I probably Kisei? I don't have Kisei geared. I don't. Neither Kisei is going to be worth using. Is immunity set important on ML Landy? No. Honestly, immunity set a lot of time cooks me. Okay, guys, my pre-bans in RTA are Moonlight Landy and Death Dealer Ray. Both of those characters take all fun out of the game for me, so I ban the characters that take the most fun away from me. So I ban those two. I'm one of the only people probably that bans those two characters. The thing is with ML Landy, if I pick ML Landy, she will never counter. I hate my ML Landy never works. If you've ever watched my stream, my ML Landy is like 40% of a normal player's counter rate, and that is over like a course of a full season. She never works. I can't stand trying to use this character. I've tried 90 different builds and she just never works. 1 in 50 games she'll pop off. When the average player, it's like probably 30 of 50 games their Landy will roll high enough RNG to win. I hate relying on RNG in Epic 7. The only RNG I'll rely on is debuffs because debuffs are funny. But other than debuffs, I don't. ML Senya? I'll show the Bloodman Haste too. I don't think I went to him yet. Are speed boots better than attack boots for Celine? Yes. On Celine, you want to try to get 200 speed. Like get as close to like 190 speed to 200 speed as you can, because you want, whenever she procs, you want her to cut the opponent. So your artifact is going to be giving you around 20% combat readiness, and then this is going to be giving you 30. So that's 50% combat readiness. So if you go too slow, you're not going to cut. And this way, even if they have like Polytus or Abyssal Euphine, she's still going to cut 30% total. Close to 30% total. So that means I'll still be able to cut the opponent and take out what I need to take out. So building too slow of a Celine makes it to where your opponent can still just click skills and not even care, and just take her out before she becomes a threat. You want her to cut and activate her skill 3. So 200, at least 190 speed is the general number I give to people. If you do 180, you probably get away with it. Blood Moon Haste. If you were to build Blue Kisei, how would you? Speed? Like 300 speed? Or at least 280 speed. 280 speed, full damage. Alright, and then here is the... Can you show Cleave units to build? Cleave units to build. Build Ran. Build Rowana. Build Zio. Build Ludwig. If you're a new player, you probably won't have, but build Jacko. Build Jacko. Build Litica. Can be a nice flex pick sometimes. She's a limited character. I'd never know what kind of character she is. Here she is. Build her. What other Cleave characters do you want right now? I mean, Peyra. Peyra is nice to have too. So you have your Ran, Peyra as your openers. I have most of them, but no Jacko. Other than that, what other Cleave characters are big right now? You want your Speed Imprints, obviously, so have your Watcher Surgery, you want her Silk. Yeah, Requiem Rowana. I said it, but I didn't scroll to her. Some people have been doing semi-successful with Top Model Luica, as you saw in the Eastern World Cup. Yeah, I'll be explaining all the playstyles, guys. So once we get to it's probably gonna be about day 12. Day 12 of the player guide, or part 12. I'm uploading part 9 today. It's probably gonna be around part 12. I'll be going over the full on building your first RTA PvP roster. Okay, so it's not just RTA. Those characters are gonna be using Guild Wars, Arena, all of that, and some of them are gonna use in some of your PvE content as well. Is Ahmed Cleave? Probably. There was a really annoying Ahmed Cleave this season that people were doing. Ahmed Cleave could still work, but a lot of the off weird ones like that take insane gear. So whenever you have a 117 base speed character, you kind of need like 22 average speed per piece to be able to make this work efficiently. But the Ahmed Cleave is, I don't know if it's still around, but there was one last season that was very, very strong and annoying to fight. One thing I learned from Deity Gear Guide is never craft boots. Well, the only reason you craft boots is if you have blue boxes. Alright, this is the only time you craft boots, is to use these. Boots are brutal. Red Polytus. So I have Effectiveness Red Polytus on this account. So Effectiveness Red Poly. But most people build damage poly. Does Judge Kisei Cleave too? Yeah, technically now. I don't know how Judge Kisei is. I haven't really played much RTA since the newest patch. I feel like making a hard study only team. All right. Now, I used one RTA for a while, but God. Okay, so here's the thing. All you guys are excited about hard study. It's like, I don't need speed anymore. I can just not get speed gear. People are just going to ban hard study. She's going to be pre-banned. And if hard study is pre-banned, what the fuck team are you doing? You're still going to be slow. Okay? Don't base your account around a character that can just be banned and never played. You can go through 15 games of RTA in a row where every single opponent bans her. And there's nothing you can do about it. So do not pick one character, especially one that's new and that impactful, to build your whole team around. Sleep and catch you tomorrow. We're about to end. Big gig. But KHM draft, obviously. I mean, yeah, you could, but hopefully your whole team is like geared toward that. Build speed SETI. I have an extra Brigida. Look at that thing. That's exciting. Wait, I'm gonna save my Leos. I don't know if I have one right now. All right, guys, I think that is it for me. Okay, I told you guys my plan. I got some grinding to do. I'm going to be finishing up chapter 3. I got to make episode 9 of the guide. And then I've got to start farming Aiden. Okay, I need to finish Aiden on both accounts. But today's guide video on YouTube, part 9, is going to be going over your expedition teams. I want you to push to Abyss 80. What's the first, like, hard Abyss for? Maybe I'll have you push to 90 and I'll put some links to the stream where I beat certain stages so you can just follow along. So maybe I'll make it get to Abyss 90. Get to like chapter 7 of, or part 7 of chapter 4. And then maybe go back and get some other things. So I think I might have you guys go to Abyss 90 and just give that. And then maybe I'll make individual, just single Abyss guides from there. But making, I mean, I have old Abyss guides up to 90, I think, don't I? So I just give you guys those guides. I'll just link old videos. So you have the same team. Is there any order to watch the guides? In the order that they are. They're titled part 1, part 2, part 3. Do what? In between, should we watch Gear Guide? Oh, the Gear Guide is after part 8. Okay, so that's the Gear Guide. Okay, I was like, what is that question? Technically, part 8 is 8, or the crafting guide is part 8.5. Okay, that's supposed to be like a middle thing that most people are going to end up going back to that guide video multiple times because all the information won't stick the first time. But okay, guys, I am done. I'm ending stream. This was just a short stream. I'm trying to get back into a regular schedule. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back live either tonight, depending on what I get done, or I'll be back live tomorrow. So what do we have here? I'm going to go play Apex, though, while I farm missions on the side. And then we're going to have new player RTA, though. That's going to be so fun. Will you be grinding hard off stream? Yeah. I mean, I'll be clicking auto battle. So I don't know if that's grinding, but I'm going to be progressing the accounts. Hope you guys have a good day. Maybe we'll see you tonight. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow or on YouTube video. Yeah. Peace out.